Hey everybody, this is MyCollectables coming back with another video, and I've got the top 5 Veveverse pumps so far in result of the news of the Veveverse and all the people that are in there testing it out. What has climbed the most and what could come next? I'm going to break it down for you right here. There may be a few that I've missed as well, so you got to let me know in the comment section and let me know what you're going after in preparation for the Veveverse, because everybody's preparing. And I'll show you what I think could go up next and the stuff that's actually happened. If you do want to join this channel as well, make sure you join up and get your free Drophead NFT. This week, I'm having some great rewards, including double OMI prizes, as well as comic book rewards are back, and we continue them all the time. You get your free Drophead, you get your membership, and you get into the members Discord as well, right? And follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back there, and we can continue this conversation. So with the announcement of the Veveverse and also, people in there doing their thing, things have gone up in value. Now let's check out which ones. Now, number one, on my list anyway, was R2-D2's animated. We all know why. The X-Wing came out, but it's Veveverse related because they're going to interact with each other. And he went from around 250 to like 480, and now he's kind of settling in around 330 to 350 in that range again. But he did go up, and people went and snagged them. And man, oh man, this kind of stuff is going to happen more and more as the Veveverse develops, where we have interactive things. There'll be more announcements. And I do have one. Stick around till the end of this video, because I do have one that I think is going to happen as well that you may have already heard about. This exact same thing could happen. But he is doing great. He's fully animated, like I said. And this is just one big example. A second version, I want to tell you, second thing that's happening are the VV logos. Now I'm showing the green and white because it went from 79 to 139 in the span of 2 weeks, pretty much since the Veveverse announcement has happened. It is crazy, you guys. And why would this happen? Well, people want a VV logo to display, in their Veveverse for sure. There's limited supply of these and maybe future utility. There's all those kind of things going on, but these logos have gone up. The green one's gone up well. The orange one as well, the blue, all of them have done really well. And of course, the big one, the gold and silver, is still sitting super high. So if you don't have one of these, you might want to snag one at some point. Just saying, I got my orange one and I'm holding on to that. Now, the next one that pumped, and this is another kind of interesting thing, this is the Avengers Tower. Now, it went from about 48 to 76. It actually went up to almost 100 at one point. But why? Okay, why would this one? Well, because it's world building, you guys. This is what people want to do in their vaults, and they can see that this is going to be a great one that's going to be huge and everything. In fact, I didn't put it on this list, but the Coca-Cola orb actually went up as well because there's some sort of effects that you can do there. And so people are world building here and they're looking ahead. And this is one of the ones that went up in value. So look for other ones like that. I'll give you some tips in a minute as well. Number 4 is the partner statue, 2,600 to 3,400, just 3,300 or so right now. It went up to about 37. And why? Now, this is another reason that people are going after stuff is centerpieces in display. These look amazing apparently in the Veveverse. So look for stuff that's centerpiece, that's grail worthy, that looks gorgeous. This is what people are doing with him. Of course, the utility aspect of it with a Disneyland in there. I mean, there's all sorts of stuff going on, but the value has gone up on, the partner statue again. And part of it is with the Veveverse. Part of it is also just the fact that people are bullish on VV right now for sure. Now, number 4 as well, just throwing this in there. This is right with the partners. It's the same idea. Okay, this is Dragon Girl Silver and Gold. She went from 580 to 780, and I mean, forget about the typo of 3,700. That's actually, partners right there. But the point is that, again, another centerpiece display. This is the kind of thing I'm talking about. So I kind of put the two of them together right there. Now, number 5, and this one's kind of funny. This is Tarzan Yell, the animated. He went from 56 to 75. Okay. And so it is crazy what's going on with him right now because of the waterfall ideas. Okay. The display ideas for the waterfall. That's the whole point of this. So you can see people are looking at things they can use in the Veveverse for display, for to build their vaults. And he went up. There's only 9 of this guy left on the market. He's not even sold out at the store, I don't believe. But anyway, the point is that people are looking for really cool stuff, to actually build with. And that's kind of the theme. So what's next to pump, you guys? That's the thing. If you can get ahead of this, you can actually maybe make some gains or just get stuff before other people go ahead and grab it. Now, what you got to look for, in my opinion, during this time is playable type items. That's animated stuff like R2, things that are going to be playable and people are going to have fun with. Also displayable, like the partner statue, like the dragon girl, things that are high displayable, really like to have as a centerpiece. Those are going to be big and functional as well. Like you can see the waterfall and the orbs and stuff for Coke, things that people can use for display purposes. And of course, grails, right? That's always the case. But here's one that's a little tip coming up right here. This is R5. So the reason why this guy actually pumped too, he already pumped a bit, is 65 to 89 gems, is because the Mandalorian ship in Star Wars from the new show, R5 fits in there just like R2 fits in Luke Skywalker's X-Wing. So people are speculating if this is going to happen with R5 as well. And why not? Because we are going to get the Mandalorian at some point. We most likely will get the ship, and then this guy could fit in there. So people have already jumped ahead on this one. He actually just cracked 100. He's come back down a little bit. So there may be a nice window for you a bit later. But this is the kind of thing you got to look for as well. Now, I'm putting a notice out there for all vehicles, specifically like the Aston Martin is really beautiful. This one has not moved at all yet. But if you look at it in 3D, it is gorgeous. And in the vault, it's going to be definitely a flex piece. The secret rare is around 1,000. This one's at 109. All vehicles, think about the Lamborghinis, think about the DeLoreans, think about all that stuff if you're looking, because people are going to have beautiful displays for sure. I picked up my Lambo. I do not own the Aston Martin, but I'm definitely looking at it. At the ultra rare level. That secret rare too is crazy as well. Limited supply on these, and I think you're going to do great. And there's no doubt about it that vehicles are going to be huge in the Veveverse just for display alone, not even mentioning gamification or drivability or racing. I mean, all sorts of stuff, right? And the final thing I want to throw at you guys, and this is looking a little bit further down, our comic books, specifically the Grail ones. Why? Because they have not announced that they're going to be on the wall yet, but they will. They have not been on the wall. But in that Marvel video that people saw at San Diego Comic-Con, they were on the wall. So we know that's going to happen. Eventually, when the Veveverse says you can now put your comics on the wall, there is going to be a pump on Grail Comics. I'm telling you now, get ahead of it. Just my opinion. I could be wrong, but I don't think so, you guys. So this is what I'm looking at right here, guys. All of these items, what to look for: playable, displayable, functional, and grails. And I think you're going to be just fine. And in the meantime, just have fun with these new drops that are coming with these fully beautiful animated characters like Green Lantern, like the X-Wing. I mean, these are high level, and the quality seems to be increasing every day for VV with the collectible drops. I'm excited to see what's going to happen in the future. I'm planning ahead for my Veveverse. Let me know what you think as well in the comment section. I'll see you in the next video. Happy collecting.